Welcome back everyone, and welcome finally to the first video of the 2023, even though we are in 2024, and Happy New Year to everyone. 2023 Asian Cup in Qatar, and I'm really excited honestly, because when I started this channel at the beginning of 2023, and then I really started it in the summer of 2023, I was thinking about this tournament. The Asian Cup is such an underrated tournament. Everyone of course talks about the Euros, the World Cup, and all these big national team tournaments, also the Copa America and everything, but the AFCON and the CONMEBOL Gold Cup, and especially the Asian Cup, I think these are tournaments that are really fun and are really underrated. And yes, so I'm really happy to start with this video, and let's start with the preview of Group A of this Asian Cup. Here you have, I'm gonna always put the stadiums here, all the stadiums where of course in these previews where the games are gonna be played, and every game of this Group A of the Asian Cup is gonna be played in a different stadium. So 6 stadiums for 6 games, and that's really interesting because you don't see that often, but I think it makes sense because I mean, we have a lot of great stadiums in Qatar in such closed environment. So I mean, it's pretty easy to change from a stadium to another. You are assured that you're gonna have a great pitch every time, even though we know that they're gonna be great grass, great pitch, great stadiums, because we played the World Cup here just over a year ago. And yeah, let's start talking about this Group A, and let's start with this preview. So we have Qatar, the hosts, the previous hosts, China, Lebanon, and Tajikistan. Previous hosts because, of course, if you don't know, China was supposed to host this Asian Cup, but they decided to withdraw it, hosting the tournament. So Qatar now hosts the tournament in place of China, and that's why also we play in January because of the weather. So let's talk about Qatar. Qatar, 11th appearance in the Asian Cup. Their best performance was winning the cup in 2019, and of course 2019 they won it. Here we have the result in 2019. This is gonna happen every preview. How many appearances they have in the Asian Cup, the team has in the Asian Cup, the best performance, and what they did in the last tournament in 2019. And here we have the world ranking that for Qatar is 58, currently 58th in the world rankings. A lot of people are talking on how Qatar is not really performing well lately, and I agree with that, but in the World Cup qualifiers they've performed really well, so we have to be aware of that. In the games that really matter, Qatar play well, and they don't want to leave that Asian Cup. They want to defend that cup and try to be Asian champs. Once again, it's gonna be really difficult for them, but this group is a group that they can top, I think, and behind them it's gonna be a tight race, I think, because China, Lebanon, and Tajikistan are really 3 really good national teams. China, yes, is another national team that is probably not playing as well as people expected. They are in their 13th appearance in the Asian Cup. They were runner-ups in 1994 and 2004. 2004 was the year that they hosted the tournament. They reached the quarterfinals in 2019, and right now they are 79th in the world rankings. I think China has a good shot to do something in this group, but they have to step up. They have lost against Hong Kong in a friendly match. Before that, they've lost against Oman. They've lost against South Korea. Okay, that was perhaps a more expected loss, but I think they played well against Uzbekistan before that, even though I mean, people criticized also these games. China, good game also against Thailand, I think. But all around, these are the games where everything counts. So we have to see on how they perform in a game that counts, like the Asian Cup. Same argument that I made for Qatar. Lebanon, third appearance for them in the Asian Cup. They reached the group stage in 2000 and 2019, and their world ranking right now is number 107, just behind Tajikistan that are 106. Lebanon are playing well. Lebanon are on the rise, I think, in the last few games. They have beaten Jordan in the last friendly match. Today, as I'm recording this video, they're gonna play a friendly match as Tajikistan as well. And so that's gonna be interesting. I think they have a shot to get a second spot or perhaps a best third, but we'll see, because it's gonna be really tight, because also Tajikistan that are on their debut in the Asia Cup, first appearance, they absolutely debutant team, world ranking 106, as I said before. Even though they are on their first Asian Cup, they are an absolutely competitive national team, an absolutely good national team. They had a draw against Jordan in the World Cup qualifiers at home, a draw that could have been a win. And really, I think Tajikistan has a good shot to fight not just for the best third, but also perhaps for a second, or who knows, perhaps topping the group. We see how Qatar will perform, because I think Qatar is gonna be the favorite to win this group, but really anything can happen. If you see China or Tajikistan leading the group, or even Lebanon topping this group, don't be really surprised. Of course, anyone but Qatar is gonna be a little surprised, but not a huge one, because these are four teams that are really on a good level on the moment, even though, again, Qatar and especially China are not playing really well. Anyways, that's pretty much it for this video. I remind everyone, the first game of the tournament is gonna be played between Qatar and Lebanon at Al Bayt Stadium on the 12th of January. Just 8 days to go. I'm really excited for this Asian Cup. I really thank everyone for watching and following this channel, and subscribing if you're subscribed. If you're not, please consider subscribing. I mean, I hope that we're gonna follow a great Asian Cup. Thanks everyone for watching, and I hope to see you all very soon. Thank you very much.